Okay, I've been wanting to do this project for a while, and it's to make a bow target out of hay bales. We've got 8 hay bales set up down here. I already built the frame and everything for them. What I did was I took a 12-foot 2x12, which cost me about $32 at Lowe's, treated lumber, and I bought 2 6-foot threaded rods and 6 nuts and 6 washers, and I used a scrap 2x6. I made footings for it to keep it from falling backwards or forwards. And I put bolted the threaded rod, 1/2-inch threaded rod, one on each end, double nutted, nut on the bottom, nut on the top, with a washer in between the board and the nuts. Then I took the other one and placed it on top with a nut and a washer. And I tightened it down and trying to compress the hay bales into shooting target faces. One problem I've got with it, which I got to work it out, is this. It does leave gaps in the 4 corners of each hay bale, and your arrows will fly through it. So this is the only shooting surfaces that you have on this. And what I may end up doing is putting a 1x in there. That way if you do shoot through it, you'll hit it. Or get a strap, which I do have straps, and put it on underneath on this side of that threaded rods and ratchet them tight with a board on each side to try to compress it in this way. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm here to test out what I've got to see how well it works. I'm going to be shooting a 42-pound bow, which is the antique bow that I picked up at a, I don't know what you call him, archery shop or whatever, because he doesn't have much in there, hasn't had much in there. I picked it up for 10 bucks because it had a twisted link and I fixed it. So let's leave you down there. And it's made by the well, distributed by the Colt Company when they were distributing archery equipment back in the 60s and early 70s. And it's the Plainsman, which I really need to strip it and refinish it. But I got that limb twist almost completely out. It's got just a hair bit more in it. But it comes right back down into the string grooves. It ain't going to hurt it to shoot it. Then I've got my 55-pound Maverick, the SAS bow, which I do like it. Shoots great. And I do have a comment to make about a really nice gentleman that made a comment on one of my videos, roughly about 14 hours ago, 15, something like that. He goes by, well, the YouTube name that he's got is Joe B. He said I sucked. Okay, I was gonna reply back to him and ask him, where do I suck at? That way, maybe I can correct it. Lord behold, guess what? If you haven't already guessed it, he doesn't even have a YouTube channel or whatever. You can't even comment back to him. Doesn't even give you the option to comment back. So let's take you down there and let you see how well this catches arrows. I got this idea from the Department of Conservation. They do have an archery range here just outside of Raleigh at Beaver Creek. So I got the idea from them. What they had was just a single stack, maybe 4 bales, compressed, just like that. And this is what I came up with. I've got a board running along the bottom, board running along the top, and 2 threaded rods with nuts and washers on both ends. I got 2 down there, which sandwiches the 2x12, and just 1 and a washer on the top on each one, which pushes down on the straw bales. The treated 2x12, I went 2x12 because I was doing a double stack. I'd probably went with something like a 1x12 if I was doing just a single stack. But for the extra pressure and the length, I went with the 2x12. And it run $32 treated. And I had Lowe's cut it in half. The threaded rods were about $10 each. And all the nuts and washers ran me about $6. So that's 20, 50, right around $58. And plus $3 a bale, which I bought 15 bales. I got, let's see, 7 more. Yeah, 7 more to play with. And I may make a single stack this weekend. We'll see. And I'll probably film the build on that. Keep forgetting. I was going to leave you down here. There you go. Okay, this side is the 42 pound. Now this side, I did go up to the fletchings on a couple of them, but for the most part, it's stopping the arrows. And where I'm going through is almost at the top of the bales, coming up to the fletchings. The center of the bales, about a hand width from the fletchings. I may have to tighten this side down some more, but overall it's stopping arrows. I doubt that it'll stop my compound, because the arrows are coming out a lot faster and they hit a lot harder than what it does with the traditional bow. It's actually a little harder to pull out than what it is on that Polyfield target. But overall, I think it'll work. I just got to work out that center and get it compressed this way, because I think I'm getting almost enough compression from the top. Put compression from top to bottom. I think it'll work, and I'll use the others and make maybe 2 more like this. Either that or just make a 4 stack and set it. I'm running out of places to put targets, so I'll figure something out with it. Just make a closer one and just set it here in front of the shed. Which will give me about a 10-yard shot. And from where I'm shooting at is 20 yards. And Joe V, that's where I normally shoot at, is 20 yards. It's not impossible, but it's a little difficult to put arrows on top of arrows within an inch. You're still gonna wander, buddy. So if you want to comment on anybody else's videos or mine again, open it up for civil debate. And we'll go from there, okay? Because I don't even know if you even have a YouTube channel and what kind of YouTube channel it is. It's probably a gaming channel, Joe B. You do nothing but video games. That's what it sounds like. And you don't know what it's like to be out in the real world. But I'm only assuming, because you don't have a YouTube channel, don't know how old you are. Or anything about you. Just the same thing about me. You don't know anything about me. I spent my time in the military, in the Army. I still work for the military. And I do this as a hobby. So, like I said, you don't know anything really about me to be able to tell me I suck. I can't say that about you either. Due to the fact, I don't know anything about you, buddy. So, if you want to comment, please have a YouTube channel. I don't care if it is just putting up one video. Let us see it. Let us see what you do and how well you do it. I don't shoot like I want to. I don't shoot every day like I'd like to do. I shoot when I can, because I do work. And by saying that, I got to shut this down. I hope you enjoyed what I built. Hope you'll take from it and build something for yourself. Like I said, this ran me about 58, 60 bucks. And this is the time of year you can get hay bales, if you find somebody that's doing square bows now. But yeah, just the materials to build the frame, roughly about 58, 60 bucks, somewhere in there. Not that expensive. A lot cheaper than the 3D target. A lot cheaper than those foam round targets that you can buy. Because I've been looking at them. Those little tiny block targets. Because you're looking at anywhere from 90 bucks on up to $300. And this is the least inexpensive way to go. So have a good one. Keep the arrows flying. Have fun. Be safe at it.